RSPCA to the left of me, Chattri to the right. Here I am, wondering why in the hell I walked today. Well, I think we're done at the Rock Gardens. Onward to the next location. The entire area was actually built just here with a little log cabin in 1280, and then in the 1700s it was redeveloped and changed into this lovely building. They named one of the rooms in the building the Cleves room out of respect for one of their residents, who was Anne of Cleves. Now you might know that name as being one of Henry VIII's wives, you know, the one that didn't get decapitated. She actually ended up taking up residency at a convent in Falmouth, presumably because she didn't know how to give head. I'm giving up comedy, sorry guys. Maps telling me it's about an hour's walk to our next destination. Going back to the history of the Indian soldiers who were hospitalised during World War I. They were taken to Brighton Pavilion. That was where they had a makeshift hospital. They had like 9 different kitchens to cater for all the different religions, all the different sects of Indian religions, because they all had to eat and drink in certain ways and different ways. The next place that we're going on to is called the Chattri, and it's where a lot of these servicemen were cremated. So I just got off the main road. Now head round now up to the intersection of the A23. That's gonna then connect onto a little footpath up a hill that's gonna take us up towards the Chattri. It's getting late in the day. I hope that we can make it there in time and we get to see the sun coming down on this absolutely amazing structure up there. This journey is taking forever, man. Whew. Long road to the Chattri. Uh-oh, pavement's run out. Right by a main road. Oh well, we'll get away from it soon, don't worry. Finally made it to the path up to the Chattri, just at the top of Patcham. This road joins on just off the intersection that takes you up the A23. We're going to head up this path now, and then there should be a side path that will take us straight up to the Chattri. Just jumped over a gate that wouldn't open. Wish I'd got that on film. This is just a farmer's field. There's a lot of poo everywhere, which go home with caca and macacas. Found some cows. Thought I'd conduct a mid-video interview with Hazel here. Hazel, how are you finding the field? Hazel seemed nice. Not much of a talker, but as far as things go, she was polite. I wish for those kind of interviews, man. Finally made our way here to our end destination, the Chattri. Now, spin back a little bit, history lesson. Royal Pavilion was used during World War I as a hospital for Indian soldiers. That was designed, that move intentionally, as a piece of propaganda to better relations between the UK and India. So you have that start destination, Royal Pavilion. They all go there to get better, but the ones that don't, sadly, ended up here. It was a place where the wounded Indian soldiers were cremated. Their ashes may have been scattered here, or their ashes may have been taken back home. It's so far out of town. It took quite a while to get here from Brighton. It's quite a hike out from the outskirts, from Patcham. And at first I was thinking, that seems a little bit off, you know. They put the memorial for these Indian soldiers who risked their lives just as much as our own. But I've got to be honest with you. I mean this with the utmost respect. I think that the Indian soldiers really lucked out, because the views from here are spectacular. I often ask myself, why the hell walk? Simple. A bike, you got to lock up. Car, you got to lock up. Also got to find parking. Your own 2 feet? No. And your own 2 eyes, you get to see a lot more. You can't get to the Chattri by car. You could probably get to here by bike. But to be honest with you, it's going to be a lot easier if you walk to these kind of places. Honestly, the things you see along the way, the fun you can have, you're not going to have that in a car. You could have a car accident and they're not fun. So that's why. Well, as the sun sets on the Chattri, it's about time I say goodbye. But if you've enjoyed watching this video as much as I enjoy making these videos, please watch another one, and why don't you hit the subscribe button down the bottom there and join me again on another adventure, asking, why the hell walk?